Just wanted to say a big thank you to everybody that came over to Huss's channel the other day and watched us talking about movies. It was a great 3-hour conversation, and we've decided that we're going to do this every Friday until the end of lockdown. And this week we're going to be joined by Graham from ManVFilm, and we're going to talk about our favourite directors. So 8 PM British time. See you then. Links in the description. Thank you very much. Back to the review.
thatmovieguyUK.
Tsai has been one of those directors that I've always wanted to venture into his filmography, but unfortunately time restrictions have been a bit of an issue, but now I can rectify this, and my first review of any of his films is his latest, Days. It is one of the films that was at Berlin Film Festival, one of the biggest talks and one of the biggest returns to cinema that we've wanted to see in 2020, and we're here to talk about it. I'm going to be very brief with Days. Follows the story of Kang. He lives alone in a big house, and we follow Non in a small apartment in town. They meet and then part, the days flowing on as before. Tsai Days is a bespoke film of solitude and of meditation and reflection. We look on the lives of two men who really are alone. They have their mundane tasks that they perform, they have their rituals, but at the same time we are looking at two fragile characters who seem to need that human level of connection. And we can connect with this right now. This is something that we all are going through. We're not seeing everybody every day. Obviously the internet is an absolute splendor to have, but we'll go away from this conversation now. But there are ways where we can connect. There are times where we don't want to get out of bed. There are times where we just need the embrace of somebody else. Just even a conversation. The only conversations that you hear are in the background with people in the street or a car or some birds chirping at each other. This is a real time to think, and this is what I got from Tsai Ming-liang's film. It is truly one of these films where you really need to look at the state of humanity, but at the same time on how we treat ourselves. Days is shot with great precision, but at the same time it's very natural, it's very organic, there is a beautiful flow to it. The stagnation of the camera is something that leads to very thought-provoking long takes. At times we're just glancing through a window, we're preparing food, we are being intimate with somebody. It is very touching, and at times you actually want to think more of what is going through their minds, what they're truly thinking, but the confinement and the colorization of the film really just brings everything together, and you understand a lot more of what this story is more about. And we see this through this non-linear narrative where there is a lack of dialogue and obviously a lack of subtitles, but that is actually intentional. We are just watching this for the human element. We're not here for a story of a man that has superpowers and is taking over the world because he can. This is a film about humanity, and a very hard-punching one at that. The core essence of this film is its protagonists. Tsai Ming-liang takes us into a claustrophobic world within these houses. We have the giant house, we have the apartment. There is a parallel to the lives that they live and to probably the lifestyle that they lead also. And there are very claustrophobic shots. We go under sheets, we are very tight close to mirrors, we are tight close to chairs. We are bearing into the souls and into the world of these characters. And even though they live in what I would assume to be a bustling part of Bangkok, and I think it's Bangkok, apologies if it's wrong, but we see this outer world that is busy and constantly changing, but these lives aren't evolving. They are just waiting for this meeting to happen. And once the meeting happens, we understand fully then the frustrations that they have within their own lifestyles. And this is why Days is probably one of the most reflective pieces of cinema you'll see in 2020, and I'd highly implore you to watch it. So, Days, have you seen it? Please let me know what you think of it. Are you looking forward to it? Can you please recommend me some Tsai Ming-liang films that I should watch, because I really want to watch a bit more of his films to understand more of what this director brings to cinema, and I assume it's a lot. Obviously, enjoy this review, enjoy the rest of my videos. Thank you very much to my new subscribers and my old subscribers. Please continue sharing the love. I will see you this Friday at the live stream with me, Huss, and ManVFilm, talking about our favourite directors. We have to pick 5 favourite directors from the West, 5 favourite directors from the East, It's going to be very interesting and it's very, very tight. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully you're all staying safe and everything is well with your families, sending a lot of blessings towards you. And as we normally say on this channel, Diolch dan obrigado, merci beaucoup, arigato, dankeschön, bitteschön, all the shuns, and obviously, never change.